Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to week 5 of BnG Sports Talk Podcast. I'm Burson.
It's your boy Graham. Back
and
at it.
We're back at it. So we have a lot to talk about today, and it's gonna be another great conversation. So stick with us, and just sit back and just listen to us talk our shit.
Yes, we're gonna start off talking about Thursday night football game, Bucks Eagles. Then we gotta talk about Gruden and Lamar. Well, we gotta talk about Gruden. Y'all know everything with Gruden. We gotta give our intake on it. Then we gotta talk about Lamar after his greatness last week. Then we're gonna run through some predictions for some of the best games this week. Per usual, we'll give y'all our fantasy players of the week. And then, for the first time on the BnG Sports Talk, we're gonna move over and talk about some NBA. Because y'all know the season starts Tuesday.
It's about that time.
I got something to say, bro, to all these Russ slanderers. I got something to say to y'all, but we're going to get to there later, and then we'll do our projected award winners for all the NBA awards. So, yeah, bro, let's start it off with Thursday Night Football. Eagles at the Bucks. Sorry, Bucks at the Eagles. What was your thoughts, bro?
I only have really two talking points for this. So, Brady is the GOAT, man. Brady's him.
Is he?
Yeah, bro. He's not
he
like
wasn't
it's
even
not.
going crazy,
He wasn't even going crazy, and he's still putting up these crazy numbers. And it's like, it's like he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. So, and then I also want to talk about Lenny. Leonard Fournette. That's my boy. I put him in this week.
Genius.
Instead of Devontae Booker. I did a little bit of research, and I ended up putting him in, and he got me like 27 points, I think. Yeah. So he went crazy for me. So shout out.
Hella receptions.
Yeah, he was looking like playoff Lenny.
These little dump offs.
But in the regular season,
little weak ass
I
dump
love it.
offs,
I love it, bro. I love it.
I'm just like, yo, Lenny's getting every single.
I'm becoming like a Brady fan again, bro.
I'm dead. You know the craziest shit to me about the game, bro?
What?
Was the Eagles coach gotta go, bro? How Sanders had one carry at halftime.
Yeah, I saw that.
Our friend Moo, he lives in Philly. Shout out Moo. He's a diehard Eagles fan. He was at the game.
Bought himself a jersey.
Literally, bought himself a jersey. He had to. Devontae Smith jersey. Shout out Devontae.
That's the boy.
He was sending us a video of the whole crowd just screaming, "Run the ball! Run the ball!" Because the coach refused to run. And he said, I know we weren't going to be able to run against the Bucks. But... So you're not even gonna try? They was getting smoked. At halftime. Bro, Second half, they run the ball more, and somehow they come back, bro. It was the most classic Eagles game ever.
No, it wasn't even like a blowout.
But the thing is it was like the Bucks were up so much the entire game to only win by 6. Like,
it was a weird.
Like
game.
You were never watching, and you thought the Eagles might actually win. Like. That was never a thought because they were getting smoked and they looked terrible. It was literally the most Eagles game ever. They always do this. They be trash and then they come back at the end and it be a close game.
Yeah, it's crazy. I hate the Eagles. What do you think about Jalen Hurts?
I like him.
How do you think he's looking?
I want him to be elite, but I just don't know. Fantasy-wise, let me tell y'all. Fantasy-wise, and Moo.
He just doesn't know.
I just don't. Me and Moo, we made a bet between Lamar and Jalen Hurts who will have more fantasy points. And I thought it was a lock for Lamar. I mean, I still do, but this guy, Jalen Hurts, Thursday night, he was terrible, and he still ends with, like, 23 fantasy points. Yeah, so, like, fantasy-wise, he's good. Quarterback-wise, I want him to be good, but I just don't know because he doesn't look too good. I'll say that. He had, like, 130 or 40 passing yards.
It's still early. It's still pretty early in his career. So.
It is early. But, I'm just not sure about him, and the coach is trash, bro. The coach should be fired after it's 1 year. He should be a one and done, bro.
Yeah,
I truly believe that. But yeah, I mean Thursday night's game. To be honest, I was pretty bored by it. I didn't care for it much.
Yeah, only reason I watched was for
Lenny.
Yeah, playoff Lenny. Yeah.
So with that being said, let's stop talking about this random
game.
Now let's talk about one of the crazier things from this past week, which is John Gruden and his dumbass. So,
bro, I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised in the slightest. Like, I feel like John Gruden's one of those people that you could just look at him
and just tell,
and just observe him and just tell that like this guy's probably said some terrible things, bro.
Literally, bro.
And like now all this stuff is coming out, like not only like the racism but the sexism, the homophobia, like that. Like that's terrible.
He's just a bad guy.
A bad guy, and like I'm glad he quit, or because he would have been.
You think?
I don't know.
This guy's back in the league in a couple years,
bro.
He's out.
If they let him back in the league, bro, nah.
Like, he shouldn't even be on TV. Nah. Like, he shouldn't be involved.
Bro, no way, bro. I feel like John Gruden should be completely exiled from all football related things. 100%.
I just don't know if he will, bro.
Bro, if they don't, I promise you, it's just gonna be crazy. I promise you.
People will be protesting.
Bro, the people who represent and love those communities, bro, are not gonna stand for that shit, bro.
Hell no.
Like,
they can't bring it back.
That's what I'm
NFL
saying.
Would be ruined.
Yeah, they'd be done.
But you know what's crazy? There's so many people defending him. Sorry for that random beeping noise, but yeah, there's so many people defending Gruden, and it's just like they're talking about it was 10 years ago, but like he's a 58-year-old man. Nobody's changing their views at that age. Within 10 years,
48, and you're saying those things,
they're
and
like he's just
like he's just bro. Like
they're he's acting like 10 years is like such a long time ago. Like if he said this shit in like the 70s when like everything like. When this perception and everything was different, then he's still a dickhead and he's still an idiot, but it's somewhat different, but 10 years is just not a long time at all, bro.
Nah, bro.
These people are idiots.
I think like you knowingly saying that shit, knowing that it's gonna hurt other people is just a bad it's just a thing. It's just something a bad person does. And like I don't think there's any way around that.
Yeah.
And like I think about like the emails that like people like Dan Snyder have.
Yeah.
Like Jerry Jones.
Jerry
Jones.
Jerry Jones.
I'm telling you right now, bro.
Shit.
I'm not even gonna make accusations, but Jerry Jones, man.
You don't even have to make accusations about that, bro.
Belichick, arguably, like I'm telling you,
all bad people.
These people, man. The NFL is a dirty organization.
They said the NFLPA wants like all coaches and owners' emails to be public. Yeah, the NFL will never go for that.
No,
they're gonna be fighting this for years because if that happens, the NFL's gonna have to get rid of like over 50% of their front office people.
It'd be crazy
because the league is riddled with these kinds of people. That's the difference between the NBA and the NFL. The NBA, I mean, we had Donald Sterling. They still have racist owners and shit for sure. But the NBA is way better as far as social justice and this shit.
Like, you haven't heard of Donald Sterling ever since, bro.
Literally.
Like they don't even...
I haven't even heard his name. I'm surprised I remember his name,
He's not even in... Like, it's ridiculous. That
shit was like 9th grade for us. So that was possibly 8th grade. That shit was like a good 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago. And you ain't heard of him since.
That's wild.
Alright, but yeah, Gruden's an idiot. Enough of him. Let's move on to something more positive, which is Lamar's greatness last week. And the greatest individual performance I have ever seen in my life. Bro.
Lamar Jackson
to God.
Is him, but I think he should be the front runner for. We'll talk about that later. But I think Lamar's him, bro. I mean, I've always thought that. He's just you just have to watch him play. Like
he's must watch TV every time he's on.
Must watch TV.
They were talking about, I'm like, the Monday night game's great. They're like, who is it? I'm like, Ravens Colts. They're like, I mean, that's not that great. I'm like, but it's Lamar. Like, Lamar's on. You got to tune in. Yeah. And he didn't disappoint, bro. They was down 22-3. This man in the second half, I swear to God, bro, he threw for like 340 passing yards in a singular half.
The comeback was crazy.
And he's a running back. That's the craziest thing, bro.
Yeah, you love that. You love to see him like proving all those doubters wrong, bro. You love to see him throwing 40-yard dimes to Hollywood. Like
bro.
You love seeing shit.
He missed Hollywood wide open on a touchdown in the first half.
Oh, really?
The second half, bro, Hollywood just started going crazy. He had like 10 targets in the second half.
Bro, they said people are saying that Hollywood couldn't be a starter on the Chiefs.
Bro, I saw that Bart guy.
Yeah,
he said he wouldn't be a starter on any other team in the NFL.
That Patriots, what?
It's just not
out of his mind.
You just named one, bro.
It's
not even possible. He started naming these teams like he's talking about. He wouldn't be a starter on the Chiefs. I mean, obviously he wouldn't start ahead of Tyreek, but he would be lined up across from him.
I promise you. And
he said he wouldn't start on the Browns. The Browns are starting Donovan People-Jones every week. I promise you, Hollywood isn't starting. He said he wouldn't have started on the Chargers, And see, that's an interesting one because they got elite receivers. But yeah, he still would have been in, bro.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And Hollywood started making fun of his name, bro.
I saw that.
And the guy got so mad, this Bart guy, bro. I don't know who he
responded?
is. Yeah, bro. He started going off,
I didn't see his response.
Bro, I don't even remember what he said, but he started calling. He was like, okay, Marquise, however the hell you like. He started attacking Hollywood's name,
no way.
I swear to God,
bro,
he started listing all these teams.
I did not see his response.
He came out RG3. Because RG3 defended Hollywood, right? And then this Bart guy came out RG3. He was like, don't make me bring up your career. He started going off. He said, you ain't do shit in Baltimore but sip tea. Like, this.
Yo,
and the crazy thing is, bro, RG3 is hired by ESPN now. So RG3 is this guy's coworker. And he's talking about RG3 like that, bro.
Yo, bro, this Mark Scott is crazy now. I'm about to check those tweets.
He's a wild man, bro.
He is, bro. I be watching him. I be watching him like when he be on the talk shows. Like there's something wrong with him, bro.
I never in my life seen him before, bro. I swear to God.
Nah, bro. He's just like he's just always like on edge. Like he's just always like ready to like. He's just always ready, bro.
All right, you seen my boy Mark Andrews too last week. He went crazy, bro.
Yeah, he used to be on my fantasy team a couple years ago.
They said I think it was his grandmother.
Yeah, he dedicated it to
that week, and he was going crazy.
Yeah, I think he like career numbers in every category.
Targets, catches, yards, touchdowns, 2-point conversions.
Nah, yeah, he's
that
different.
game was just greatness.
The game was greatness. Are the Ravens a threat, bro?
Of course, the Ravens are a threat, but the Ravens will always be a threat. And the crazy thing is,
their team's not even good. Are they Super Bowl contenders?
No.
Damn.
Realistically, they're not because their team sucks, bro. Name a quarterback that's been given less than Lamar. Like who on the offense, bro? He has Mark Andrews and Hollywood, and that's it. And they're good, but they're not tier 1 people, bro. Think about the other top quarterbacks in the league. Rodgers, he got a superstar receiver Devontae. Think about Brady, he's got 3 elite receivers. Think about Mahomes, he's got Tyreek and Kelsey. Think about fucking Herbert, who we was talking about last week. He's got elite ass pieces around him. Lamar is the only quarterback in the league that does not have shit around him, but is still expected to win every week. It's a one-man show, bro. That's how he had over 500 yards because he has more yards than 18 NFL teams. Yeah, because it's a one-man show.
I just hope that they pay him, bro.
Oh, they will.
They don't run him into the ground. I hope they pay that man.
They already did pay that man.
Could you imagine?
Last offseason.
Did they? Am I tripping? Yeah, I feel like I'm tripping.
I'm pretty sure Lamar got paid, but if not, he's definitely gonna get paid. Bro.
Yeah. Has to.
But and then I saw an MVP list yesterday, and it didn't have him in the top 5.
I saw that, yeah, bro. I think I sent that in.
Yeah, you did, bro.
That's a force, bro. Whoever made that list, bro, you gotta what's it called? Retire from your job, right? And then after you retire from your job, right, you just gotta lay low for a while. You just
gotta talking about sports.
Yeah. You just gotta lay low.
How could you be averaging?
Just be a regular guy.
How could you be averaging over 300 passing yards a game and 70 rush yards a game? That's 370 yards a game, bro, and not be in the MVP conversation. That's blatant racism at the end of the day, bro. That's the only reason he wouldn't be there.
This dude Lamar, bro. Honestly, bro, the most entertaining player in the league.
I swear to God.
In my opinion.
Since we're talking about Lamar, bro, let's move on to the next topic where we're making our predictions for some of the top games. And let's talk about the Chargers game versus the Ravens in Baltimore. Home game for the Ravens.
Is Mike playing, bro?
He's questionable?
Yes, he's questionable. He didn't practice Wednesday or Thursday.
Man, don't get me started on these questionable players.
So bro. I think I might, bro. I don't know whether to play Terry or DJ. Or wait until
Terry's
Sunday
questionable
morning.
too.
No way.
He popped up yesterday on my other team. It said Terry went from healthy to questionable.
Nah, bro.
I swear to God. But nah, bro. All these players keep doing that, popping up as questionable.
Yeah, I hate
that. Shit makes me so mad.
I hate that. Why are they so weak all of a sudden?
I had Lamar questionable with a sickness. I had Hop questionable with a sickness.
Everyone's getting sick.
It wasn't COVID, but fuck it. The Chargers versus Ravens, bro. Who you got?
I think the Ravens are just hot right now. I think they just got a lot of momentum, so I think the Ravens take it. To be honest with you,
I do too, bro. I got them winning, but it's gonna be a shootout.
I hope it is. I hope that's one of the games of the week. There's
gonna be a lot of fantasy points in that game. Hopefully.
I hope Mike plays, bro. If Mike plays, then
what's his injury?
He's gonna eat. It's like a hip injury, I think.
He'll be fine, bro.
It's just like I don't know if he's the type to be weak.
No, I feel like he's the type to play through an injury, but re-aggravate the injury in like the third quarter and be out or something.
Exactly, bro.
But at the same time, he's been going crazy. Like, I don't know. He's number one receiver, isn't he?
He's the number one receiver, bro.
And Cooper Kupp's number 2.
Cooper Kupp is number 2?
Yeah, you got 1 and 2.
Even realize
I was looking earlier this week.
That's crazy.
That's just crazy. But can Mike keep that up? I mean,
if he stays healthy, he stays healthy 100%, bro. He's a weird type. I think me and you peeped a while ago. He's just different.
He makes crazy catches. We've been talking about him for a while.
He makes unbelievable catches. So like, if Herbert keeps targeting him, he catches most of the balls thrown at him. I promise you.
He's making it crazy. But what did he have 2 weeks ago?
1.6.
And then last week
on his birthday.
And then last week
he had 165.
How many fantasy points?
39.
Like.
It's ridiculous.
I feel like he's going to be like that
all
season. Up and down.
He's gotten 18, 32, 1.6, 39. It's ridiculous.
I feel like he's going to be up and down all season.
It's
tough to play.
I know.
But at the same time, if he's getting 39, you got to play him. You got to play him.
That's what I'm saying. So like, it's just.
You benched him last week, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I think I did.
You had to after the previous week.
Yeah. All I know is the Ravens are winning.
Bet. I agree. What about Cards versus Browns in Cleveland?
Ooh,
another good one, bro. But the Cardinals, they're dealing with Corona. Their head coach is out with Corona. 2 other coaches are out with Corona. Chandler Jones is out with Corona, among a bunch of other players.
Shit,
but like Kyler and Hop and all of them are good to go.
I think Kyler and Hop still go crazy.
You got the Cards?
But yeah, I got the Cards, bro. Like, their receiving core is just too crazy, bro. That catch Rondell Moore made on the side, like,
that shit was ridiculous.
It's, bro, like, they're just a good ass team.
Especially against the Browns, bro. The Browns like D line is elite as hell, but their DBs, Herbie was chopping them up last week.
Yeah, so Kyler's about to pick them apart.
If Herbie's chopping them up, I feel like Kyler's gonna chop them up.
And the Cards just picked up Ertz, bro.
They did. He can't play, but
I know, but like,
that's an interesting pickup. What were the Eagles thinking?
I don't know.
I think
do we ever know what the Eagles are thinking?
We never do, bro. The Eagles are just one of those teams where it's like
you just question everything they do.
Yeah, bro. Like Ertz is one of their best offensive players. I don't. And honestly, bro, as a Hop owner, I hate that he went to the Cards. He's just gonna be taking.
Yeah, true.
You know, Kyler already loves spreading the ball too much. He's gonna be throwing it to Ertz, everybody.
I mean, but don't they already have a tight end? Don't they have one?
They have this Max something guy, but last week he like tore his ACL or something. He's out for the season. That's why they
that's why they traded
for him.
Okay, I thought they had someone.
Because the Max dude, he was going crazy to start the year. But
yeah, I think I remember that
last week. But I got Cleveland, bro. I think it's gonna be a tough one.
Really?
I think it's gonna be a shootout. Just like it was a shootout last week against the Chargers and they lost. I think they're gonna win, bro. They're too angry.
You think Baker's gonna have a great game? Do you think Odell's gonna have a good game? Will Odell ever have a good game?
That's something
this
to talk
season.
about.
That is something to talk about.
I don't think he will. I mean, he's gonna have a good game at some point, but he's not gonna consistently string together multiple good games. It's not even his fault. It's just
sad, bro. It's sad because that's what he's capable of.
But I gotta change my pick too. I'm going Cards because I just remembered Chubb is out.
Oh yeah, Chubb is out. Wait, bro, but Kareem.
I mean, yeah, Kareem's going crazy, bro. But
you don't think Kareem can carry the load, bro?
The Chubb Kareem duo, that's their number one thing. That's their best thing. Like you give Kareem the ball and then you bring Chubb in and he goes for a 50-yard touchdown. Or you bring Kareem and you do a screen to him. Like I feel like that is what allows them to score a shitload of points. And with Chubb out, I don't know. That's gonna hurt them. Even though Kareem's elite as hell, that's gonna hurt them. And we already know the Cards are gonna put up a shitload of points on their head most likely. So, but I don't know, bro. It's tough. I keep going back and forth. The Cards have no coaching staff, and the Browns are without Chubb. I don't know who's gonna win the game, bro. But it'll be
a good one. Yeah. Bet.
Let's talk about Monday night's game. It is Bills versus the Titans in Tennessee. The Bills have been hot as hell.
Yeah, I still say the Bills.
Same, but in Tennessee helps them, and I don't know. I agree.
I think Josh Allen's just on fire right now.
He is, right? He's been going crazy.
He's starting to heat up.
Diggs had a good
Diggs,
game.
yeah.
Actually, not last week too. Because
Eric
last
Knox.
week the shit got canceled. Yeah, that
Eric Knox had like 4 receptions.
Ain't no way his name's Eric. But something Dawson Knox. That's his name.
It's
that
Dawson.
boy Dawson's going crazy, bro. I was gonna tell you.
It is Dawson.
I
have him on my team.
I know you do, bro.
He's starting this week, so what's his name? Josh Allen better go crazy.
Dawson Knox, because what did he do last week against the Chiefs?
I'm telling you.
Tell me his numbers.
That man had 3 receptions, 100
touchdowns,
117 yards, and 1 touchdown.
117 yards on 3 receptions.
It's a force,
so that's a little weird. I mean, realistically, he's not gonna do that again. But
we'll see,
he's
bro.
been going crazy.
I feel like he's like a deep threat. We'll see.
It would also be a Bills type thing to lose.
100%. Because they wouldn't be able to stop Derek, probably, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see, bro. Derek's a bad man. I think Matt Milano might be out. I'm not sure. He's the best linebacker. BC Nation. But, yeah, bro, I got the Bills too.
Yeah.
Good about it. So those are our predictions for the 3 big games this week. Let's wrap up the NFL segment with some of the fantasy players of the week, bro. Best quarterback. We just talked about him a little bit. I gotta say Kyler. I mean, like I just said, the Cards are putting up points this week. Kyler was mediocre last week, and after what Herbie did to Cleveland, I think Kyler's going to do the same, bro.
I completely agree with you. The Browns defense isn't anything scary at all. Honestly, I can't name anybody.
2 weeks ago it was. Like last week I was on the segment saying
anybody other than Myles Garrett, to be honest with you.
Miles, Clowney, Delpit, Ward,
Clowney got hurt, no?
Jeremiah Owusu, the rookie. Yeah, Clowney was out last week. I don't know his status for this week. But, yeah, I mean, last week I was on the podcast saying their defense is elite as hell. So, because 2 weeks ago
it's just not consistent.
Yeah, bro, it is inconsistent. But
so you just never know what you're going to get, to be honest.
But I do know is that Kyler's on the field there. And if it's not Kyler, that's the best quarterback. Look out for that Chargers-Ravens game. Lamar and Herbie. Like I said, I think there's a lot of fantasy points there, so they should ball the fuck out too.
I could see it.
Best running back. Once again, we just talked about him a little bit. I gotta go Kareem with Chubb out. I think he's gonna get a lot of receptions and a lot of carries. You know, all the goal line work. Like that's the big 3.
Yeah.
Carries, catches,
honestly,
and touchdowns.
Yeah. I think I was gonna say earlier. I feel like Kareem's about to rush for like 150 or like 150 to 200 or some shit.
Cooper would be thrilled.
I know he would be. Yeah, I keep agreeing with you. What's his name? James Robinson's playing the Dolphins.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
so
matchup.
I think with the Jags suck. So I don't know. Let's see. Yeah.
I mean, he's been balling.
Yeah, they've been starting to use him. So they better keep that going.
You see Christian's out again. There's 2 running backs out this week. Christian and Chubb.
And Saquon.
And Saquon.
Hold on. Guys, I'm torn, bro.
I need him to be out because they're designating him as doubtful. I need him to be out so I can move him to my IR and pick up a kicker in my other league.
I'm dead. That's the
I don't have a kicker in my other league.
The situation
I'm just waiting for Saquon to be listed as out. It's taking so long.
True.
But
bro, I'm looking at the Steelers Seahawks matchup, bro. Najee, bro.
Oh my lord,
the
yeah.
Seahawks defense is
horrible. Terrible. Najee's getting 20 plus
Najee
every
might
week
go
no matter
crazy.
what. Damn, bro. All I hear is Cooper's team. Kareem, Najee.
Yeah.
And now as we move on to receiver, I got Tyreek.
Bro, Dak might go crazy against the Patriots.
I don't know. I think that might be a low-scoring game.
Really?
I hope. I'm going against Zeke, and you know Zeke's been going crazy recently.
Yeah, Zeke.
So I'm hoping that's a low-scoring game.
You said Tyreek's your receiver,
though? Yeah, Tyreek's my receiver, bro. Going against Washington, worst in the league against the pass.
We got Cup
against
the Giants.
Oh yeah.
I think the Giants are gonna get exploited, but I think Daniel Jones is gonna have a lot of stats still because he's just gonna be trying to come back.
He's playing after the concussion.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how he's playing, bro. How you sustain a concussion and you're playing? I don't think
what they're doing is right.
It's not.
He's about to get.
But as a Giants
CTE,
fan
bro.
and a Danny Dimes fan, you love to see it. Who's trying to watch Mike Glennon?
My man's is a Danny Dimes fan.
Bro, Danny's the greatest. I've been watching him with a smile on my face, bro. Like
that's just weird, bro.
And it don't even
is
matter,
not
bro.
him.
He's an inspiration, bro. What he do last week? Damn, we got smoked last week to the Cowboys, 40-22.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when Danny got hurt. That's
Yeah.
why. So, but yeah, Tyreek's going off, bro, against Washington.
Yeah,
Worst in the league against the pass. He's probably gonna have one of his 200+ games.
You don't think Landon's about to ball hawk him, bro?
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
Tyreek can't be ball hawked, bro. These safeties aren't fast enough. They be trying to ball hawk. Next thing you know, Tyreek is 30 yards
behind them. That's crazy.
What about tight ends? I mean, with the exception of Kelsey, obviously. He's in the same position Tyreek's in. He's going against the worst defense, so he's probably going to ball. But I got Mark Andrews. After last week, I think he's building a lot of momentum. Easy matchup against the Chargers. Maybe not an easy matchup, but like I keep saying, I think it'll be a shootout. If it's a shootout, he's bound to get his because, like I said earlier, he's one of fucking Lamar's only decent players on the team. So
yeah, I think Lamar will probably keep targeting him and stuff too.
I hope so.
So,
who you got?
I got Darren Waller against the Broncos.
Okay. I hope not.
How
do you think the Raiders are gonna look, bro? That's my question for you.
I don't know.
I mean,
but I think that Carr. I think Carr's gonna stick to
what he knows.
Yeah,
which is Waller.
Which is Waller.
I was about to say, without a head coach, they're just gonna give their best player the ball.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's gonna be their.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so they're about to go.
You know
whoever has him. Terrell. Waller might be going crazy for you. I hope I didn't just jinx you, but if I did, then it's whatever.
Yo, week 1 he had 19 targets. So. 19 targets. Yeah, they're probably going to feed him the same way.
I'll never forget that week 1 game.
That shit was every single pass. It was going to Waller, bro. We were all like, yo, what the fuck? But, yeah, and like I said, like we were just talking about too, it's not Mark Andrews. Look out for freaking Dawson Knox on Monday night.
Dawson.
He's about to go crazy.
My boy Dawson.
I think that wraps us up for NFL for the week. It should be a great week ahead of us.
They're playing
basketball. I hope I win fantasy. But like you said, bro, we're playing basketball. It's starting Tuesday night. Them Lakers, bro. The Rush show.
Yo, bro. First off, let us explain what the situation is when it comes to basketball with us. Me, myself, Burson, been a lifelong Lakers fan, lifelong Kobe fan. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to him. Rest in peace, Gigi. But yeah, diehard Lakers fan.
And, ever since I knew you.
And yeah, so I'm always rooting for us. We won 2 years ago. Now we're trying to get that back. So,
and unlike Burson, I'm more of I'm gonna say Burson's an untraditional NBA fan in the sense that he just fucks with his team, and even if they're trash or good, he fucks with them. I feel like in the NBA, like me, most people just follow their players because players move around so much. But I'm a diehard LeBron fan. But I'm a die-hard Russ fan. You feel me, bro? I'll probably watch every Russ game for the last 4 years. I don't know. I love Russell Westbrook more than anything. I'll probably die for Russell Westbrook. I'll spend every day fighting the slanderers. And so for Russ and LeBron to be on the same team in LA, man,
bro,
I'm all in. Bro.
It's just pure bliss. It's
I'm
amazing.
just happy, bro. And let me get to what I gotta say, bro.
You gotta clear something up with some of y'all.
Because
some of y'all been talking too much.
Some of y'all don't have knowledge on the sport, bro.
Listen up.
You guys think that somebody can go to a new team and just in a snap of a finger be the same exact player? Like there's something called an adjustment period in sports, and when fucking you form a team with a bunch of new players, there's gonna be an adjustment period. How many new players are on the Lakers? You don't gotta give me a number, but most of their team's new players.
Bro, 80% of them.
So it's gonna take some fucking time, bro. These people watching the preseason, Russ had 8 turnovers in the first quarter. Like, no bullshit. That's one of the worst things I ever heard. But who gives a fuck?
Russ is laughing at them.
Literally, bro. He doesn't even give a fuck. Like, he's trying to just figure out how everything's gonna gel together. And I have evidence, bro. You know I always bring evidence with me, bro.
Go ahead, bro. He does.
When he went to Houston, bro. The first month or two, Houston was terrible. Russ was terrible. Everybody was slandering Russ. Then come January, when they finally learned how to play together, because, like I said, there's something called an adjustment period. Yep. Russ averaged 32 points a game from January to when Corona shut the season down. Second in the league in scoring, 50%, and the Rockets were one of the best teams in the league. Then Corona shut down the season, and obviously the bubble came back, and they lost to the Lakers. But they started slow. Once they learned to play together, they became one of the best teams in the league. Go to last year, bro. He gets to fucking Washington. First of all, that Washington team, besides him and Beal, was literally the worst supporting cast I've ever seen in my life as an NBA fan, bro. We're talking about Robin Lopez. We're talking about Raul Neto. Jeez. We're talking about fucking Ishmael Smith. We're talking about Chandler Hutchinson. we're talking about Daniel Gafford as the third best player. Like, the team was atrocious.
Honestly, guys, I don't even know who that is.
You don't know any of the players I just named, bro. Like, these people were so trash. And just like with Houston, they started off the season terrible, bro. Russ was being so slandered last year, like halfway through the season. I think they were 17-32. Mm-hmm. And then, per usual, once they learned how to play to each other, because like I said, there's a fucking adjustment period when you get to a new team, they became one of the best teams in the league. They went from 17-32 to like, I don't remember the number, but it was like 35-37 or something at the end of the season.
That's a force.
They made the bubble. They made the playoffs. Russ had like, the last 3 months he had a triple-double like every game. I swear to God, bro, he was going crazy. He single-handedly carried them, him and Beal. And so that's all I'm trying to say, bro. When you get to a new team, there's an adjustment period. So the Lakers are going to start off slow. That's my prediction. Yeah, first month and a half, they won't be trash. They'll be mediocre.
Yeah, we always do.
Once they get it together, bro, it's a wrap.
They're gonna pick it up.
All they have to do is get to the playoffs. Like,
right. The chemistry is about to go so crazy.
It's gonna be amazing, bro.
It's about to be crazy.
Even when LeBron went to Miami, like the first month, they weren't
They
struggled a little bit. Like,
I remember that.
That's just called sports, bro. And people
just love to hate, bro.
People love to hate and they love to talk. Like, after how are you slaying? I saw something. It said people count these preseason games more than they count the bubble when the Lakers won the championship.
That's so disrespectful.
People were like, the bubble didn't count, but now when they're struggling in the preseason, everybody's furious.
I hate when people say that shit, bro, because it's just
so stupid.
It's so stupid. Like, you're still playing basketball.
Yeah, and everybody had the same, like, it's the same situation.
Yeah,
like, the Lakers didn't have an advantage over anybody.
It's the same level of difficulty.
Yeah,
just without fans. Don't take anything from that championship, yo.
Facts. But yeah, I mean, I think the Lakers are going to be filthy. I think they're going to start slow.
To be nice.
And then it's going to be greatness. And that's all I have to say. It's my PSA to these Russ haters. Shut the fuck up.
That's it.
Yeah, that really is it. But let's predict some of our award winners, bro. We got to start with MVP.
MVP, bro. Honestly, after what I've been seeing these last 2 days on Twitter and on Instagram, I think it might be Giannis again.
Gianni again?
Bro.
This man walked up and just
shooter.
pulled.
He walked up and just pulled a three, and he's shooting now. So it's like, Yanni, if you really worked on your shot like that, and now you're a consistent shooter, you have my respect now, because I didn't respect you before. I thought you were one-dimensional. But if you actually commit to your craft, bro, and you improving, you get all my respect. So if you're able to do that, Yanni, I think you're gonna win MVP, and I'm gonna be cheering for you, man.
Okay. I hope he does win MVP. How much does he have? 2? That would be crazy if he got a third at the age of like 25 or 26.
Bro, he's 25, 26. That is so crazy when you think about it.
His resumes are like, he could retire right now. He's in the Hall of Fame.
It's insane.
And he's at 25 years old. But MVP, bro, I got the snake himself. I don't even want to say it, but I got Durant.
Kevin?
Because everything that's happening with the Nets, with Kyrie, like, I just feel like it's all being built up for Durant to win. Like, all offseason, all you've seen these analysts saying is Kevin Durant's the best player in the NBA. Kevin Durant's the best player in the NBA. Blah, 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 blah. Now with Kyrie out, that means more work for him. He balled last year. Their surrounding team's elite, so they're still going to get enough wins to be an MVP.
He was balling.
I think he's probably going to average. And Harden's been, I mean, looking at last year, Harden played like a passive role. Like, he was like a true point, like passing the ball like crazy type shit, bro. I think KD's going to average over 30 and win MVP. But I hope he doesn't, because I don't like him.
That'd be interesting. That'd be cool.
Nah, fuck KD. I hope Luka the legend wins it.
Nah, yeah, fuck KD, but I mean,
I want
when KD be going crazy, it's a beautiful thing.
It really is.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
It's art.
It's art. It's art. Yeah. He be
in his zone. Hate him, but he's the lead.
It's crazy.
All right, defensive player of the year. I got Yanni again. But that's
it's just a weird award. I was gonna say either Yanni or Embiid. Yeah. And only Embiid. Only Embiid because the Sixers won't have that perimeter defense with Benjamin. So they might be getting to the cup more. And Embiid's gonna have to be too. Yeah, I'm saying. True. Yeah, Embiid. Yeah. If he stays healthy, bro, I hope he stays healthy. Please. I mean,
he probably won't.
I hope he. I know, but please, Embiid, do whatever you can to stay healthy, bro.
If he stays healthy and Ben Simmons is out of there, Embiid could win MVP as well.
And defensive player of the year.
But the defensive player of the year, that's like a weird award to me. Like, you can't even predict that shit because it's like, who fucking knows? Like, I just say Yanni because I think he's the best defensive player in the league.
It could be Kawhi.
It can't be.
What you mean it can't be? What you mean? He's won it before. He's not
going to play enough games, bro. This man Kawhi will sit out the second game of the season for rest. Like, I hate Kawhi. Yeah, a plug-in. I hate Kawhi. I always hated Kawhi. I think he's weak as fuck. And, I mean, what he did in Toronto was impressive as fuck.
Impressive, bro. It was the greatest thing. It was one of the greatest things in sports. It
was not, bro. He beat an injured Warriors team, man. He would have got swept by them if they weren't hurt.
All right, bro.
Like, he didn't do anything crazy,
bro. But that was the conditions of that.
I understand
he can't control that.
I know,
what he could control is
can't say it was the craziest thing
He moved to Canada. I'm not saying it's the craziest thing ever, but just the way that he did it, coming back, going to a whole other team. And just
team.
Carrying them.
He didn't carry them though.
I think
they had an elite team. Pascal, Kyle, Fred. They were all going crazy.
But it was undeniably Kawhi.
All of that about how he did all of this. He went to a different country, right? A different team, and then he fucking left them after winning the ring, like.
Because Kawhi is heartless. We know Kawhi.
Kawhi to go to the Clippers, to go to the Clippers, where he thinks he has a better chance of winning, and the guy can't even fucking get anywhere in the playoffs.
So you believe in loyalty in sports?
Yes.
Are you a fan of Carmelo Anthony?
Yes.
He doesn't believe in loyalty in sports.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
But I wouldn't sit here and tell you Carmelo, like, I wouldn't sit here and tell you Carmelo was just like a savior in New York or a savior in Denver, like.
To some, he look, he was for a short period of time.
He was a savior in New York for a short period of time.
That short little stretch, I remember. He dropped 60.
He was going crazy
against the Bulls that one game.
I believe in loyalty, bro. But at the same time, there is no loyalty in the NBA. Like, players move around a lot. But with that being said, I can't sit here and say what Kawhi did that year is crazy because he fucking left them. Like, that shit did not make any sense to me, bro.
I'm talking about what happened, though.
But what happened is...
happened after.
I'm going to tell you this, bro. I'm going to put it this way. Kawhi did what LeBron had done 10 straight years.
And he got shit for it.
I'm just saying, like, what Kawhi did was not that impressive. LeBron had been doing it every single year before then, bro. Literally every single year, LeBron did what Kawhi did. He did it better than Kawhi. Kawhi, it was a great playoff run. But if the Warriors don't get hurt, he gets swept in the finals.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
He beat the Sixers with Ben Simmons, who can't shoot to this day.
I still think the LeBron 3-1 comeback was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Easily.
Like 100%. But I'm just saying, like the whole theatrics of the whole Kawhi thing,
it was
like
elite.
that shot against the Sixers, like just the whole theatrics of it, like it was just crazy.
Even that shot, bro, that shit was luck.
That shot was insane, bro. You never see shots like that. You never see a ball die on a rim like that.
I remember exactly where I was, bro. That shit was crazy. But
yeah, that's wild, bro.
Let's talk about most improved player of the year. I got Kevin Porter Jr. over in Houston.
Bro, he got paid, bro.
He did.
He got paid, I think, over... Did he get paid over 200? No, he didn't get paid over 200. But he got paid.
That was the other one. That was Michael Porter Jr.
Wait, who did... Oh, you said Kevin
Porter.
Porter.
Oh, the one in Houston.
Got you.
He was going crazy
after
that's
the Cavs
fair. Traded him.
Nah, bro, that's fair. It's
just him and Jalen Green. Like, they're both going to be putting up like 20-plus shots a game. So
that's fair, bro.
The stats are going to be there, bro.
That's very fair.
We got to talk about Cleveland, bro. They traded this man, Kevin Porter Jr. They gave his locker last year to somebody else because he was hurt. So he got mad. They say he threw food at the guy in the locker room.
I thought he was throwing punches too.
He was throwing food in the locker room, maybe punches, and then they traded him, and now he's going crazy.
And he's elite. And he's been elite.
He had a 50 ball last year.
Yeah, he's different. If you have a 50 ball, you're definitely special.
So I think he's going most improved.
That's fair. I think it might be Taylor. No bullshit, bro. I think Taylor's shot. I think Taylor should be like the shooting guard or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
The work's gonna be there for him, like the shots and shit.
I feel like LeBron's about to be so selfless this year, bro.
You already know Russ is.
Like, I feel like he just that's what I'm saying. And I feel like Taylor has that mindset, like he just wants to score.
He does.
So like
he's impressive.
Yeah, he attack. Yeah, so he definitely has the skill, bro. I don't know. I hope he gets the minutes.
I hope so too.
He gets the minutes to show off that skill.
Lit, bro. I'm excited to see Russ because Russ loves working with the young guys and like.
Bro, I love Russ. I love Russ's energy he brings to the team, bro. Honestly.
You seen that picture? It was like kind of a throwback to like a Wade LeBron type picture. LeBron dunking in the back.
Yeah. That picture was tough. That picture was tough.
I didn't see the play. I don't know if Russ passed it to him or what.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, yeah, that picture was tough as hell.
It was.
But rookie of the year, bro. We gonna have the same one, I think. Jalen. I got Jalen.
Bro, Jalen Green is him, bro.
Same reason as Kevin Porter. Like I can't name another player except those two in Houston.
Bro.
So they're gonna go off.
Just watch Jalen Green highlights, bro. Just watch Jalen Green preseason highlights. He was flying like Zion. Bro.
He looked like Odell, bro.
Bro, he was flying. I
couldn't believe that shit.
He like what's it called? Damn, what was I gonna say, bro?
He has a 40.
He mixed Kuzma that one time.
Like, I saw that.
He's just like
he has that craft. Like he can do things that like the best players in the league can do. Like as far as his ISO game goes.
Yeah.
And his sidestep threes. Like he has the whole package right now.
He has the whole package. If he puts on a little bit of weight, gets stronger, bro. Like you're not.
He's gonna be averaging 20 plus stopping that.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. The Rockets about to be a good team to watch, bro. I might be a Rockets fan.
I don't think they're gonna get a lot of wins, but like it's gonna be fun basketball.
I might be a Rockets fan.
Facts. It's gonna be fun ball for sure. Last award is 6th man of the year. We won't do coach of the year because who fucking knows. But
True.
6th man of the year.
I think it's gonna be Davion Mitchell. Granted that
My
he doesn't
boy.
start on the Kings. Yeah, Davion Mitchell, bro.
Yeah, it comes down if he starts or not, but.
It's so weird, bro. I feel like I don't know why I feel like he's related to Donovan somehow, some way, but he's not. It's crazy, weird as hell.
Bro. Honestly,
because wasn't he number 45
when he was at Baylor, bro? In March Madness last year, number 45. I swear to God, I was watching the TV. I'm like, bro, is that Donovan?
I swear.
And I've been like his biggest fan ever since, bro. I love Davion.
Yeah.
And the things he's been doing in preseason, they say he's the best on-ball defender they've ever seen, and he's a rookie.
Nah, yeah, that's a force, bro.
He's about to be going crazy. When was the last time a point guard won Defensive Player of the Year? I can't think of it.
Gary Payton, probably.
Davion could win one in his career. He's that type.
If he does, that'd be crazy.
He's the type where it's like some people, like, when they're on defense, it's just like something in their brain just clicks and, like, they're just demons, bro. Like, when we play basketball, Terrell, for example, like, there's certain people that are just demons when they play fucking defense, and he's one of them. So I hope he wins 6th man of the year. I hope he wins Defensive Player of the Year.
Who you got?
For 6th man of the year, I got Jordan Clarkson. He's the favorite, so it's nothing bold and nothing crazy, but that's just my guy.
That's a steady pick.
Talk about a true scorer, bro. He's the type who could come off the bench and get you 50.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy, bro. A bench player that can get you 50.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, bro. I'm a fan, bro.
He would be starting he would be starting like 25 teams in the league.
Yeah, bro, that's my young boy.
He's
my
just
boy
behind
from the Laker days.
Behind Donovan. So yeah, you loved him, bro. I remember when he was a rookie. You was telling me
bro,
all about.
I was telling you. I swear, I was telling you he was gonna be next up.
So glad you were, bro. And he low key.
It's good. It's good to see him because he definitely is a baller, bro.
He's so when you was telling me about him, bro, he looked so little and young. He had no tattoos.
Bro, baby face Clarkson, bro. He was innocent as hell.
That's crazy. Now
he's all tatted up. Got the cornrows. Yeah, got the accessories and stuff.
Facts, bro.
Boy, turned up.
He did. All right, let's wrap up this week's episode with our predicted NBA champion.
Yeah.
I mean, we both are gonna say the same, most likely.
Yeah. The Lakers. I just don't understand how you can beat that team.
It's either gonna be the Nets or the Lakers, but I'm not gonna take the Nets over the Lakers. Bro, the Lakers got my boys.
LeBron and Russ in the playoffs. What? First off, you guys already know how LeBron is in the playoffs.
Yeah, I need them to ball because Russ. Like the narrative is that Russ sucks in the playoffs.
Bro,
I need that to turn around.
I need to see Russ dropping 40 in the fucking playoffs and LeBron dropping 35, 10, and 8. And Russ, I need Carmelo dropping at least 20. I need AD, and we have AD. I keep forgetting the players we have, bro. How can you beat us? Oh my god!
Because Pete,
how are you still on the fence?
2 games ago, the last preseason game. It's preseason, so. Like we said before, it really does not mean
he was
shit.
playing trash.
It doesn't mean shit, but nah, Pete. They lost by what the fuck? I think they lost by 4. But AD, bro,
played like trash.
AD was minus 22. They were minus 22 and he was on the court. Meaning when he was off the court, they was plus 18. And I'm not saying he's trash, but I don't understand how Russ and LeBron can be like plus when they're on the court and AD can be minus 22. That doesn't even make sense to me.
The only problem I have with AD, man, you just got to be more consistent, bro.
That's
you got to be consistent, and you got to be.
He was mad inconsistent last year, and he needs to not get hurt every time he falls.
Yeah, like.
But with that being said, he's a leader tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
The Lakers, I pray they win the championship. I pray that I think they're gonna lose Tuesday night probably, but I pray they don't. Steph's gonna drop like 50, bro.
Back Tuesday night, first game of the season.
Steph's gonna have a 50. You know what I hate that I've never had to experience before when watching Russ? All his games are gonna be at 10:30.
Oh yeah, bro, we're about to be up.
What the fuck, bro?
We're about to be up, bro.
I've never experienced that. His games usually start at 7, bro. Yeah. 10:30.
Yeah, so bro. Late. We on the West Coast.
But fuck it. I'm gonna have to do what I have to do for Russ.
Man, it's gonna be a great NBA season, and you know we're just gonna keep on talking about everything that happens, all the big stories and everything.
We'll do half football, half NBA, and then when the NFL season's over, it's all NBA.
It's all NBA, and you know that's gonna be a great season. So
for sure.
So yeah, you know keep on listening. Stay tuned.
Keep liking, keep commenting, keep sharing,
keep subscribing,
and we'll see y'all next week.
Peace.